Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach Bracelets video, and in this one we're going to take a 1 year later look at the 9th anniversary 1000 year Blood War Soi Fon. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. And also, if you want to support me even further on the channel, you can become a channel member, but you know, that's entirely up to you. So with all that said, let us go ahead and get started. So first things first, I won't go over this Soi Fon too much in detail because I did in her initial showcase, her Baxter Center showcase, and I've done some versus videos on this unit. But the most notable things about this unit that she does have the Human Killer Plus. The Killer Plus skill is obviously great. Like I mentioned, she is max Transcendent here. These Transcendent slot levels are at level 11 because at the time these were the max level I were able to get them to. And then we have the 3-star SP there in the last slot. Her Soul Trade Strong Tire Recharge Time minus 14%, which is cool. She has a boost on her SA2. She has paralysis and weakening on all of her attacks except her SA2, and she does have an EX move. As you can see here, she has the enemies defeated bonuses here, and you can just see the bonuses you get for defeating the required number of enemies. At full stamina only, she gets reduced strong attack cooldown 6%. Her devastation is 60%. She has paralysis resistance 100%. Frenzy +2, Havoc. She has an increased status element chance against humans. Enhancer booster, which will increase the effectiveness of her SA2. And the status element spiritual pressure boost 80%. So as you can see, just from this unit skill, she is very good, and her strong attacks are not too bad either. And then the enemies defeated bonuses are always good. And so very quickly, we'll take a look at some of the skills a bit more in detail just to see what the attribute power-ups are affecting. Let's see here. So her base Berserker is 60%, but it's 62 here. We're getting an extra 2% from the attribute power-ups. I think paralysis resistance is also getting affected. The base is 100%, but with the attribute power-ups, it's 10 right there. That's very helpful because we are now seeing more status element plus abilities, and also we are seeing status element plus, you know, just fields on the ground in nightmare difficulty guild quests. Right now we've only seen fire, freeze, and weakening, but I'm pretty sure we'll see the other ones. And I think that's pretty much it, really. So we can just take a look at that, the bonus stats I'm getting from the power up attributes if I learn how to navigate this menu. Okay, so here we are. So as of right now, I can get my characters up to level 400. I'm getting an extra 300 focus and SP. My max only slot levels are 22. My max Transcendent slot levels are 13. But for the showcase, her Transcendent slot levels are going to be 11. And her link slot levels are going to be 22 because those were the max I was able to get him to at the time of this unit's release. And I just don't want to put the extra resources in her. So as you can see, the build we're going to use is going to be the T-set, Fortification Pill, and the Gold Yugi Dispenser. The character links are some strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost links. And then the bonus abilities will be full stamina damage boost and the plus 200 SP. So now with all of that being said, let us go ahead and jump into some content to see what this unit can do 1 whole year later. So unfortunately there are no human enemies in here because it's currently Soul Reaper weak. But yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult to show her what she can do 1 year later, and also her being max Transcendent because in the solo content she will just be insanely way too strong. But as you can see here, the Sprinter and the Sprinter +2 and Long Stride gives her a lot of mobility here. I mean, just look how fast we are moving across the map here. That's yeah, Soi Fon characters and also Yoriichi characters. They just have like a lot of extra flash steps, I think. So that's just why they're pretty much moving along the map so well. And then obviously we have the SA2 here there, which is obviously very good. And then her EX move is just pretty much this right here. Yeah, so once you use that EX move, you can't really move while you're using it, so it will just basically launch you in the direction of wherever you're facing. So just be careful where you're, I guess, launching it. Make sure you don't like end up somewhere where there's a status element on the ground, because she's not going to be immune to it unless it is paralysis. She'll be immune to it. Yeah, it's currently not human guild quest melee week, so I can't take her into guild quest unfortunately either. So I guess we'll just do a few runs in here and I guess with some boost units just to, you know, see what she does. Alright, so we're back here again, going to do another solo run, and just to show you the EX move there, yeah, it just pretty much charges you right wherever you, the direction you're facing, and you can't move in there. Just wanted to make sure you guys noticed that. And also, another thing, since this unit does have the enemies defeated bonuses, and she does get some pretty good bonuses with the certain number of enemies defeated. I mean, the first one is you're getting 20% stamina recovery for defeating 20 enemies, and then you'll be able to see this next one up here. Yeah, damage inflicted at full stam 30%. That's obviously a great skill, and with the links we have, you obviously saw that we got well over 100 full stamina damage boost. So it's going to be what, 141 now. I think it was 111 when we were looking at her skills. So very high full stam, and then strong attack reduction when she moves in between stages. When she gets 60 enemies defeated is another great skill. Some content where this character really won't shine is Epic Rage, because, you know, I mean, she has the enemies defeated gimmick, and there's only one boss in Epic Rage, and there's no ads that spawn in there, so it's really going to be kind of difficult for you to get those enemies defeated bonuses with only that one boss in there. So yeah, characters with that ability won't do too well in Epic Rage. Alright, so now if you are going to be using this Yoruichi, or excuse me, Soi Fon in co-op content, some units you will more than likely run in there is going to be this Banner Yumichika. He increases power attribute character's movement speed by 20%, or excuse me, it's 30%. You can kind of tell we are moving a tad bit faster just with the regular movement speed. And then he is also increasing power attribute character's strong attack damage by 20%, which is good. So increasing movement speed 30% and increasing strong attack damage 20%. So that is very good. And also he does recover stamina in between stages as well, just like the Soi Fon. But yeah, he's a very, very good support unit for the power attribute. And he's also a super link slot potion unit and a droplets drop unit, and he has regular link slot potions as well, so he's great. Just want to get some gameplay of, you know, just increased movement speed and increased strong attack damage that the Yoruichi will be getting. Yeah. So this Soi Fon, I keep calling her Yoruichi. This is Soi Fon. I'm so sorry. Even though this Soi Fon is now like 1 whole year old now, she's still going to be very, very good, and she'll be very, very good for a long time, because to my knowledge there really isn't a unit that has yet to replace her. She's probably still the best option for like human melee week and guild quest. We did get the Renji, and then the Renji, he's like ranged human, no, he's ranged Quincy. So yeah, so I do think this Soi Fon is probably the best option to use for like melee human week and guild quest, because she's going to be very, very good. Another thing is, we are seeing just a little bit of power creep, but you know, with the 10th anniversary Ichigo, he has 2 superior strong attacks on his strong attacks, so we're definitely going to see another character like that, more than likely for the end of year banners. Then also we are seeing the status element plus now on the ground. As you can see here, this is the regular status elements, fire or burn, whichever you want to call it. But we've only seen 3 plus status elements on the ground, which is freeze, weaken, and burn at the moment. They have all been in nightmare difficulty guild quest though. But since we are definitely going to get more of those, yeah, 100% immunity is just not all that good anymore, so just be careful of that. I'll just probably skip it this time and let it play the next time. So with the addition of like status element resistance 200% now, those characters are going to definitely be a lot more valuable. But do keep in mind, if a character does have 100% and you are going to, like, say for example it's melee human weak and you want to use this Soi Fon and it's like whatever status element that be in there, well, since she has paralysis resistance, it's like paralysis plus in Nightmare Difficulty Guild Quest. You'll have her, and if you use the Manor, Banner, or Hime, that 100% shared immunity will actually be added on to the Soi Fon's 100%, so she'll actually be immune to the status element plus completely. Actually, I kind of tested it, but not tested it at the same time because I was like recording a different video in the process, and I was just kind of paying attention to what was going on. So yeah, it does seem to work like that, so that is great. That just means like shared statuses, immunity characters are going to be even more valuable now. But I'm pretty sure in the future we're going to get like shared immunity 200% characters, which will be very strong. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this Soi Fon. Unfortunately, I can't take her into epic raids because her enemies defeated bonuses really wouldn't work in there, and she's not a bonus character for the current epic raid. Can't take her into Nightmare Difficulty Guild Quest because it's not human melee weak, but yeah, overall still a very, very good unit, and I do think she'll be very, very strong. In my opinion, I don't think, actually, we can take a look. Is there a melee human killer unit that has possibly replaced her? If we go to album and we go to human killers, melee. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Yeah, the Drew skill. Yeah, he has the. Oh, he also has the superior strong attacks. Yep, on his SA2, and he has lacerate plus. Interesting. He also does have the rampage skill as well. Status element spiritual pressure boost 80%. Okay, so he'll probably definitely will beat out the Soi Fon just because of this rampage skill here. But if you don't have this Drew skill, like I obviously don't have him either, the Soi Fon is a really good second. So there's that. Yeah, overall still a very, very great unit. She'll be good for a very long time because the Killer Plus is still obviously a very strong killer thing to have. Also, at full stem you'll have this reduced strong attack cooldown, which is great. And then you can't forget about this right here. The increased attack chance against humans will help you proc this a lot faster. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. As usual, until next time.